Hey everybody, welcome back to Loop Hero. We're on Loop 6 right now, and we're starting to experiment a little bit with the Scorch enemies from the ruins. So far, they're pretty unique. They add like another layer essentially to combat. So if you missed the last episode, I highly suggest that you check it out. Now these are pretty nice drops. Finally getting stuff above our level. Do we want to go with skeleton level? Yes. This gives us 7% evasion, 1% change in summon quality. So yes, absolutely. And then here we get attack speed decreased by 8%, which we could afford. We have 32% right now. Some regen, which might not be bad. And then a little bit more evasion. Yeah, I think actually... Yeah, do we want to lose the max skeletons though? So here's the challenge with max skeletons, okay? We want to get out as many skeletons as we can, as quickly as we can. Getting to max is nice because it adds that archer row, which seems very powerful. But, yeah. Not having our guy get hit is nice, too. I don't know. You know what? Let's roll with this for a bit. We have this in our back pocket, obviously. So, here's the Scorch Worm. In the first row, don't have to worry about it too much at all. So, if we're just fighting these on their own, then great. But... well, that's not a bad drop, actually. This keeps the skeletons. Gives us evasion. We would lose either quality or attack speed. This is kind of taking us back to what we had like a few loops ago, essentially. Where we could get to the 5 skeletons, but we don't have that big attack speed boost. So we get the skeletons out a little slower. If I just replace the summon quality, then we're down below 50%. I don't love that. I think I might just hold this for a bit. I need to Oblivion this. I need to Oblivion this. That ain't happening right now. I guess I could Road Lantern over here. Now, we have this candlestick that gives us the 5% when we're in range of a Road Lantern or a beacon. I don't think this is active yet, though. I think this has to be, like, activated at base, I think. And then we have the dinner table, +1 loop. So +1 times loop, so right now it'd be 7 HP for passing the campfire. I don't know if that's impacted here. It's 44%, but I think that's because we've activated some other stuff at the base. Okay, banditos. So you can see here, if our attack speed was much lower against these guys, we'd be taking a ton more damage on our hero. Okay, how ballsy do we want to get here? We actually haven't seen many ghosts yet. Let's put it down here. And then, do we want to vampire any of these? Not exactly. Not the dogs, I don't think. We could stack some storm temples down here. Maybe I'll place one, like, this area so that we hit this one a couple times, and this one is getting this area is getting pretty crazy with the storm temples. And another ruins. You have to place these away from other stuff, as far as I can tell, but there's got to be a way to use them more effectively. I'm not feeling we're at max efficiency there for sure, but we'll figure it out. Ah, there's an Oblivion. Do I get rid of the bandit? You know what? I'm going to get rid of the bandit camp, just so that I can ransack that. Just give us more stuff to fight in that area. Plus, we're still early, so there's a pretty good chance that we'll be able to get that completed and get the healing out of it later on. Nice. Okay. Let's go rock here to activate this meadow. Let's drop into more mountains. We have a meadow up here we can do. And then more groves maybe along this area, because we have a lot of lightning spam happening there. So we could even get more if we wanted. but we might want to save this for other problem areas. Chrono-wise, we could do an L here. Ooh, this is a pretty big boost in skeleton level, but that quality and evasion drop I don't love. One of the challenges for me is, like, I really struggle with, for example, you know, I've got this level 4 ring in here. By all accounts, this should be ditched for this other stuff. But I love the +1 skeleton that it's bringing. And if I can't offset that with something else, then I kind of just hold on to it. But it feels subpar because it's such a lower level. Silverware, +2 damage to all undead. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you have a big fatty here. Oh, God, that hurts. Get those skeletons in. He gets that last attack, and now he's got Heavy Hand, where every hit done to the golem increases the chance for critical hit. Oh, yeah, okay. Chance is 0 after golem has dealt critical damage. And it's got Kamikaze. 70% chance of 200% crit damage. Okay. Kamikaze. What did that do? Not sure. I could delete this goblin camp now if we want. Probably do want. We got a couple level 8s here. Summon quality is the same. I think I'll keep the summon quality and we'll not go with evasion right now. Although this would take us to 20%. This would take us to 20%. This gives us a little bit of regen. Huh. And if I replace this and I can't... Oh, no, actually, we wouldn't go to 20%. We'd go to 13 because we're replacing this one. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go here. First 2 skeletons summoned in a day will be strengthened. 20% chance to exceed the number of skeletons summoned, 2 of them during the last summon. That actually worked out really nice for us, too, in that previous run. That ain't gonna cut it. That's for sure. So I'll have to activate there. We'll just do this line. New goblin camp. And this will be fun. Actually, how will this work? When they spawn onto their tile. We'll have to see. Okay. So we're going to fight the Fiend. I don't know where this thing is landing. I think we ransacked... This village is going to be fixed afterwards. It's going to turn into the Dracula village. Here's the +1 skeleton ring, so we can start replacing stuff. We up the level, but we're going to lose a lot of the quality, which kind of sucks. But it gives us a bit of evasion. I think it's time. And then I could stack evasion here. We're again going to lose all summon quality, though. And we're going to lose some skeleton level as well. That's a really difficult call. Let's try this. Having evasion against this guy could be really nice, like we just saw. Wow. That was slaughter. Lower evasion. Lower skeleton level. But we get that summon quality back. We're currently at 0. We could drop a skeleton to go for 50% summon quality, basically. Or we just go more evasion. Replace the 20% attack speed here. So now we're 32% evasion. This is a very different build than what we've had before. I mean, evasion is just continues to be incredibly powerful. So we're at 4 max skeletons, but there's a 20% chance that we can go to 5, which would then bring in the archer. Um. Gonna do a blood grove over here. 4 of these scorch rooms should be kind of cool to see. Do another one down here. I could village for a little bit of healing. I definitely don't love not having quality skeletons, because at some point... Oh, that's nice. You didn't even get a chance to attack. My god. Didn't even get a chance to attack. So we're going to line these up over here to activate these 2 meadows and then get some of the bonuses. I'll drop a village here. Oh, I didn't realize we were this much health. We're going to have a dog fight. Here's another +1 skeleton, but we lose attack speed. Way more evasion. No, 5% more evasion. And we lose skeleton level, so pass. Here's evasion at the cost of max skeletons. Like, do we go all in on the evasion here? Feels weird, but I kind of want to just try it. I just want to try it. Otherwise, I'll never get to feel it. It's strong everywhere, so... As we don't get 1 evade. And now we're at, like, basic skeletons. Okay, so... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's kill that blob fast, please. Wow. Yeah, so the random blobs is hard to account for, but now we're going to go in and face them at their more basic level. Next village spawns in a bandit camp, I believe. Do I want to do, like, an empty one? You know what? Let's do it. Yeah, this is actually not bad. Let's do the Hungry Grove here. Hopefully that impacts the boss at 20%. That's pretty cool. Where are things really sweaty? So we've got... I might just do another Storm Temple. To, like, really cover all of this. Because it does stack. So we'll see how that feels. These guys haven't been... The gear that they've been dropping hasn't been too bad, actually. So same regen, less evasion, more skeleton level on that right side. We don't want to... I don't want to drop to 2 max skeletons, that's for sure. But we would lose a bit of evasion for +1 skeleton level. I think that's worth... The other downside of, obviously, the skeleton quality is that we don't get the ones with higher damage. We don't get the taunts. That whole deal. I'll save this village for when we need to heal something. +1 skellies. We're still a ways from summoning whatever the boss is, so... Like, our build is not anywhere near concrete yet. Now look at this. 6. Watch this. Zappity zap. Holy smokes. This is where the max skeletons come in nice because it's just a lot of targets that aren't you. And the enemy, like, the percentage chance to hit your skeletons or the enemy are very high. Ooh. Nah. It's a lot of attack speed, though. We could drop 9% evasion, a little bit of regen. Spawn in our skeletons a lot faster. Decent level increase, but not enough. This is pretty good for a ring. Do I want to give up all that attack speed, though? I don't want to drop a max skeleton, that's for sure. But this makes all the skeletons that we do bring in considerably better. I don't know. I think more skeletons, more better. You know? More skeletons, more good. I don't want to give dogs vampirism. We're doing good on health. Things are getting a little sweaty in here. Just tame that a little bit. That's also getting a little sweaty over here. Let's say 20. Oh, the carnivorous roots, my bad. New goblin camp. You can't really do anything about this. Like, so the only way to really control the things beside these ruins are to place it next to other stuff. So you would place this next to, like, you would go village, ruins, village. Let's try this, actually. Because then you can't spawn a blob, right? A random blob where these become archers. They could spawn one here, which is, you know, that's life, but... We're getting a lot of camps that I don't love. Where would our next thing go? I guess maybe here? Chrono. We have all these mansions. So this one now is done. This one is active. Do I want vampires anywhere else? I think I could put vampires pretty safely here. With the ruins. Summon quality at cost of 12% evasion. Let's keep holding. I can't believe we have 0% summon quality right now, and we're still doing okay. I don't want to drop my level because these skeletons seem to be doing quite good in that regard. I could go way more evasion and get rid of some of that attack speed. Get a little back behind the scenes regen going. These both kind of do that, but I don't want to change that grimoire. I'm going to change the attack speed. So we're back down to 0 attack speed bonus. But our evasion is very high, 50%. And actually putting vampires with these, because they're living, I think vampires now have that bonus, or actually deals damage to everything with living, I think. This is going to be tough. This is a boss goblin. So he's got Enrage after an ally dies, increase the attack speed of all allies, 33% chance to forward direct damage to a random ally. Oof. This could get out of control here. Thank God for evade right now. This is where you feel the summon quality, right? In this long fight. But that evade literally saved us probably most of our health, actually. This would drop evasion a bit by 1%, but we get the skeleton level, so that's a good replacement. Where are we? Okay, we're here. We have a blob, then we have zombies. Do I need to road lantern anywhere? We're okay. Yeah, so let's see. 20% of vampires' damage dealt to all creatures that have the living attribute. Now, damage here doesn't really matter, because we just have to kill the guys in front. But if we spawn a vampire next to these scorch worms, or like on the scorch worm tile when they're in the first rank, I think that could work. See, and just having this little bit of regen here with all this evasion is such a nice combo. All right. We're going to chrono here, I said. Where else could I chrono? That's for one. You get 2 here, I guess, but then I'm spawning... What am I spawning? Bunch of ruins, but those ruins are pretty much going to be full all the time anyways. Okay. Well, that's cool. Time to start evading. Thank you. I'm definitely feeling the pain of not having the summon quality, though. I am feeling that. The evade is super nice, but... 20% chance to cause bleeding that deals 28 damage after every attack for the next 3 seconds. That's really scary with all of these attacks coming in. I want to trade off 14% evasion to get some summon quality going. Evasion and some of our regen, both things that might be saving us right now, but it's really tough to say because these fights are getting pretty long. I mean, I guess if we're maintaining, like, I should be happy with that. We're not actively dying. Where are we? Can't even see my guy. There's so much action here. Holy smokes. Should I road lantern here maybe? Just to chill out on this goblin camp we're about to deal with. Close to another trait, too, which will be nice. Maybe we can find something game-changey in there. God, these goblins. But like I say, it's working. I'm kind of surprised, but like at the same point, evasion seems to be broken. So I just gotta embrace it, I think. I just have to embrace it. More evasion. It's only 1 point. We lose skeleton level. Here's a big increase to skeleton level. We lose 13% evasion. 6.38 versus 5.05. Yikes. Yoinks. Yeah, no, I think we can hold out. Because this is a level 8. This is a level 8. We can find level 8 or level 9 soon. We can improve on this. I'm hesitant to place more of these rocks because goblins are going to spawn, and then I don't have ways to like get rid of goblins, but also there's not a lot of free tiles where goblins can just like, you know, overpopulate. So it might be worth it. I don't know if I want to place more of these, to be honest. And the mimic. Holy crap. 135 crit. No joke. All right, so this is a +1 skeleton. Gives us a little bit of level. We would lose some evasion, 6%. We would lose some regen. I think this is a decent trade-off for this one. Still at 40% evaded. Okay. Have anything... I gotta close this out to see. No, we're good. Okay. So, just a lot of healing as we go, because our map is pretty packed. Any direct damage to the hero will be evenly split between him and his skeletons. Is not bad either. We have not tried this one. But I think this might be nice just to kind of keep us at that top end of our health pool. Does that really matter, though? Because, like, we're not getting low. Our health isn't getting low at all. And I think we have that camp upgrade now where we get the heal before we fight the boss, which would probably take us almost all the way up, right? To, like, 44% or something. So this one might be better. I'm just worried that the skeletons will die a lot, but this will make us tankier as well. I'm also curious just to see what else is out there. Let's do this, and then once we get into quality, if we end up switching to quality, if we find a nice kind of transition batch of items, then that'll be even better. It just might mean that our skeletons die too fast. That's my worry. Like we're seeing here. Yeah, see, that's a direct link to that thing that we just picked. But with the evade, yeah, ooh, yikes, okay. Yep. Might not have been ideal. Pretty clear to see. We need the quality up for that so that these guys can tank more. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Take a little heal there. I'm gonna put this here for chest. And then we'll do something like this to hit these sweaty tiles. Yeah, this is a weird one. I don't know if I love that trait. Like, if it would depend if I had a different build, I think that trait would be much better. Okay, I have how many goblin camps? 1, 2. I know I have bandit camps, but I don't think I'm as afraid of bandits. Do that. This is a big increase in skeleton level, but we would lose some of that evasion again. Let's wait and see what we get for more drops. Now, when the enemies attack the skeletons directly, it's great. Yikes. I mean, these are already pretty packed, right? Mind you, I have a road lantern on these two. This would make sure that this one's pretty much always full, and it already has a harpy, which is kind of scary. Kind of scary there. I can get one there. I can multiply one there. That's already placed. I could go interior. Not great. I'm gonna keep this outer limit in case I want to do something weird with the Storm Temple placement. Jesus. If we don't evade that, our guys are toast. Any direct damage to the hero will be evenly split between him and his skeletons. Yeah, that's scary. This also kind of goes against counterattack in a way because they're taking more damage means they're not alive for as long. Sick evade, bro. But if I could get all my skeletons out there, then presumably the split's a lot lower. Right? So, man, it's a weird one. I'm trying to find ways where I can improve summon quality without removing a ton of evasion. Both of these rings give us evasion, and both give us max skeletons. This grimoire is... We trade evasion for attack speed and skeleton level. I don't think so. But I think I need to get some summon quality going. So I'm going to have to trade a little bit of evasion and a skeleton. Yeah. Which one do I get rid of? The one with regen or the one with defense? And this one, the one on the right has 0.54 skeleton level. I think we'll get rid of the regen. So we have 29% summon quality now. That's better than nothing. That could make a big difference. This could make a big difference too, but this drops us to about 20% evasion. I do have a little village I could place for more healing here. Let's just see. Ooh. This is not looking super hot. I'm gonna see if we can get out of here with what we came in with our current goods. There we go. A taunter. Yeah, see, if we can get these guys out, man, it makes a huge difference. Wow. Okay. Let's see. I think we're gonna have to give up. I think we're gonna have to give up some evasion here. I don't want to go below 3 skeletons. If I take this one, we trade evasion for quality. This amulet gives us defense and attack speed, but we lose 11 evasion, or we lose 4 evasion, but we get a higher skeleton level. 19% versus 15% is not a big deal, but this is also a level 6 versus level 8. I think maybe we'll stick with that. We got quality on the left, max skeletons on the right. Yeah, let's roll with this for a bit here. Do I have any place where I can double meadow here, like with the chrono? I don't think so. I think we're pretty much full on everything. I'm coming into here. These fights should go fine. And then I'm gonna road lantern here. This little boss one could be a bit nasty. This will likely spawn in some goblins. And it did. Gotta love it. We'll see if I can get my build switched over to a more confident feel, and then I won't run away, but the way that's looking right now, it's not looking great. So this gives summon quality, evasion, and attack speed. This would reduce our max skeletons. I think if I could find an amulet that gave us the skeletons, that would be nice. I don't know if we can do that. I think so, though. Look at this. Ugh. Where are we here? We're gonna have a small heal. Let's see how the vampires go with this. So 20% of the vampire's damage is dealt to all creatures that have living. And these guys all have living. The quality summons, man, that makes all the difference. Here's summon quality. Small drop in evasion, small drop in level. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this. So quality's now up to 82. Evasion's at 16, which is not great. We'll look for ways to change that. This has slightly higher evasion. Very slight. But we lose some of the magic HP. Yeah. So his damage now is 9.84. Units damage multiplied value, or units damage value is multiplied by percent of his missing HP, which is 95%. He's hitting pretty hard. Regen, drops summon quality, drops level. Drops summon quality only a bit, drops level only a bit. And you get this other stuff. Attack speed and regen. Jeez. Look at this. Yeah, this is a problem. We were probably dead here. I think we're dead here. Can I get a faster, like, attack speed, maybe? I'm gonna lose evasion and quality. Yeah, I think we die here. God. So this is a... Yeah, I see what the problem is. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Two things. Number one, this laying down one's life, while on paper looks good, I think it's only good if you can get your skeletons out fast enough. And then you have these situations where you run into the ruins. I'm actually going to use this because this is... So on this level, it takes 3 skulls. We've got 4, I think. That's if I'm reading that correctly. So we'll take everything. But that was interesting. That we learned a lot there. We learned a lot. And for a first effort in Chapter 3, not bad. I wish I could have saw what the boss provided. But that was a very good experiment comparing it to our previous run to figure out, like, what's the balance between quality, skeleton level, attack speed. And you could really see. But I think that one trait might have really hurt us a lot. Because if we got hit, like, we were tankable, but we didn't give our skeletons a chance to, like, get damage out, right? Which is all of our damage. So that trait specifically has to be chosen at the right time. Big time. Jewelry, okay. So 5% when in range of a lantern. 2% damage to undead, so skeletons. Or 2 damage, I should say. +1 for passing the campfire. Wait, where do you go? dinner table. Oh, okay, weird. What's going on here? Oh, I bet you we're at like a maximum, we have like a maximum amount here, is what's going on. We're very close to the Intel Center. I could build a mud hut. You can give residents furniture or food to store. Let's try this. We're one step closer to proudly calling our humble camp a village, even though it's just a shelter half covered in mud. We're really grateful. People are really exhausted, both physically and mentally. Some private space to call a home will bring some happiness. Yeah, okay, so now we can fit this. So I'm guessing... Yeah, so we have a certain... We have to build those huts and other things to open up the ability to put more of these things in, which is cool. I like that a lot. I'm not going to craft anything because it's currently full. Yeah, so now that improves the ability to place more things. Plus 10 to the camp's item limit. I don't know if that's the same thing as, like, furniture or food. This I definitely want to get. I want to get to the Intel Center big time. Because the Intel Center also unlocks these golden cards, like the Ancestral Crypt. Or the... Where is it? The Arsenal, if the Intel Center is built. Yeah, so we definitely want to get to that. That was a good experimental run. I'm happy with it. I learned a lot. And I'm wondering if we want to go into that chapter with a different class. Like, maybe just focusing straight up on huge evasion with the rogue or something could be kind of neat. I might try that next and see how far we get. But wish me luck. We'll see you soon. Bye.